Hey everybody, it's Kim here. I wanted to share this video because of a lot of stuff that's coming up in the mind-body community and Facebook, and a lot of stuff that's coming up with individuals I've been working with privately, where everything gets so overwhelming and convoluted, and it's like not just one problem, but like a flurry, a snowball effect of everything accelerating, adding up on itself. And it isn't so much to try to tack away at all of those problems or symptoms or the layers. It's really about, like I always share, about coming into a higher frequency, and specifically coming from the heart to the mind. Put your hands on your heart, breathe into your heart, let go of what's going on in your mind, because even though you think, I've got to address all these physical things, there's all these physical things, and then I can do this like get out of my mind, get into my heart stuff. Everything that's happening physically is a result of what's going on within ourselves, within our energy, and everything that's happening around us is a result of what's going on in our own energy dynamic. So there really is nothing else to do. When we get out of our own mind and all the layers upon layers of what we've learned is the best way to cope with this, we actually access universal mind. When you just take a few breaths and drop down from your head down to your heart, and then just bring your heart all the way down to your pelvis, down to your hips, down to your feet. Bring your presence, your center, all the way down, and then ground into the earth. It really makes a huge, huge difference in your ability, first of all, to calm down the system, the inflammation, and all of the things that underlie every major known illness. So to let the body come into greater harmony. And it also allows us to access higher awareness of, oh, I can just let this go, or oh, why don't I just try that, or the insight of, any kind of inspired action that can then come in, because we're not, running the records that are spinning us out. So anytime we're overwhelmed by anything that's going on in the body or that's going on out there, if you remember to just do this, like bring your awareness into your body, bring your heart all the way down. Your heart is your center of loving presence. Bring it all the way down to your belly, your core, your hips, your pelvis, your feet. You can't be in that space of presence and be playing these records of the mind and propagating that stress, fight or flight, inflammatory response in the body. And so it'll immediately allow these layers to dissolve. And there's usually a gap between when we come into this inner harmony and then the physical body actually completing that. So be patient with that. But it will immediately let that begin. And it also lets you come into a state to access the higher mind, the universal mind, or however you want to call it, that will give you guidance, insight, awareness, and allow something completely different to get created. So I hope this is helpful, because I know sometimes people are in a lot of desperation and they'll come to this community and like, wow, finally someone who gets it. And there's this awareness that we're not all separate. We are all connected. But then like trying to use the tools to like frantically make something change. That is not the point. Your presence and coming into a state, not in your mind, like a higher state, is what is required. So let yourself do that shift. Like bring your presence all the way down through your body. Relax your shoulders. Even just bringing your breath into your belly will do this. That will allow you to come into a higher frequency. And that's why I'll tell people, just be where you are. Because a lot of times that's the only thing we can do, is just start where we are, be where we are. It's not about trying to get better. That just creates more resistance. If you can just let yourself be where you are, but do it more willingly, that is enough to shift your frequency significantly, enough to allow a change. So practice that. You are the one you've been waiting for. There is no one out there, no matter how much you're grasping and trying and trying. The only resources that are beneficial are the ones that help you connect more fully within yourself. And so that'll ultimately bring you to that point where it's you and you. And it's like after everybody lets you down, or you're disappointed, or nothing's ever enough, you find like, am I willing to really go there for myself and meet my pain and feel what's arising and stay present without resistance, without expectation, without attachment, with total willingness to be here now. That is the magic moment where everything happens. I had an extraordinary experience yesterday with huge amounts of downloads of insight for what I'm doing in my work and what will feed and fuel my life the most. And it was beautiful. And it really took me carving out the time to just go deeper with myself and be more present. We do have the Embracing Health program. Yay! It's all ready. It's coming out, and you can go to drkimd.com/health. Right now, today, I think there's still a list, but as of Wednesday or maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, it will be active where you can sign up and invest. It's a year-long integration with me, and there'll be a live component of that too. So I'm really, really excited to guide you through this process. It's been so powerful for so many people who I've worked with live in the groups. And if that inspires you, you are welcome to jump in and take the journey with me at Embracing Health, drkimd.com/health. For anyone else, you are welcome to subscribe. There are some really great free resources on the front page at drkimd.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely subscribe, because I'm sharing videos in YouTube all the time, and I will keep them coming for you. And I love reading the comments there, so feel free to drop a comment and I will see it. All right, lots of love to you as we all go deeper in this journey of presencing ourselves.